Now, Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Taking a quick look at downtown Boise, temperatures sitting into those upper 30s, 37 up to this current point, and not a lot of traffic right now. Just a few moments ago, we were Idaho News 6 at about 9:30-ish. There's a lot of traffic, tons of people leaving that Steelheads game. Hopefully they got a win tonight. Would love to see that. Taking a quick look from Twin Falls from our Canyon Cam, temperatures sitting just a little bit warmer. Nice to see that. Sitting at 42. Honestly, the Magic Valley's had really great conditions. Warm temperatures. They won't be lasting for long, though, as we've got quite the system rolling in, bringing in cooler temperatures and plenty of precipitation on top of that too. Taking a quick look at what we're seeing right now. A little bit of snow up into the mountain ranges, cloudy conditions for the Magic Valley, but things fairly clear. Going into tomorrow, that'll be a little bit of a different case. Here's what your Sunday looks like. We've kind of got this stray system that it's going to be passing just to the south of Idaho, but it will be making its way over the Magic Valley region, bringing in some snow to places like Idaho Falls or just to the east of that. Things looking fairly clear for the Boise region, but going into the night, that's when things start to change up. This system that's hanging off the coastline will be making its way into Idaho, basically covering almost the entire state in rain. Let's take a look at that. You can see basically from the southern portion all the way up to even Spokane and Coeur d'Alene in Idaho, you can see a lot of precipitation across the board and plenty of snow up into the mountain ranges too. I'm very excited to see what our systems are going to be looking like when it comes to the ski report, because a lot of snow is expected to fall on down. Things will clear on out, and then wave number 2 brings in plenty of snow from south to north. You can see all the way up to the border. Lots of snow is expected to be hitting Idaho, and that's going to continue on into the later part of the week. Your Wednesday actually going to clear on out, and then going into Thursday. That's right, back to back systems going to be bringing in a lot of precipitation to the area. We'll pay attention to temperatures over the Treasure Valley and the Magic Valley, because this showing right now seems as if there's going to be snow passing on over. Taking a look at my snow graphics, I did see a couple of light chances of sprinklings, nothing over an inch, but the potential of snow coming in this week is possible because of a lot of systems that are passing on through. I'm gonna have to be careful. My flight back into Boise is on Thursday, so this system may be having a bit of an influence. We'll have to watch out for it. And then going into Friday, things expected to clear on out, but that does not mean we're not going to see more potential of precipitation on the way. A fourth system may be following suit, bringing in even more. Mountain ranges are going to look beautiful for skiers and snowboarders, but it might have quite the impact on travel plans, and for a lot of people that are making their way up on the west coast or making their way back in Idaho, might have a bit of an impact. We'll watch out for it. Taking a look at those temperatures going into tomorrow. Expecting 40s almost across the board in the central Treasure Valley, kind of the northwestern Treasure Valley in Vail, Ontario, and in Weiser sitting up into those 30s. Light chances of precipitation are expected with mostly overcast conditions. 45 down in Mountain Home on top of that as well. The western central mountains going to be sitting, or I should say the Magic Valley going to be sitting into those 40s, almost breaking into the 50s, which is nice to see. 49 in Jerome, 49 in Twin Falls. Do be prepared. There is going to be rain around the middle of the day. That's when it's most likely expected. But then going into the start of the week, lots of precipitation on the way. Temperatures almost breaking into the 50s, and then quite the drop, almost a 10-degree difference between Monday and Wednesday. It is a 10-degree difference between Sunday and Wednesday. Christmas Day expected to be clear. More precipitation Thursday going into next weekend, and that's kind of the same order when it comes to the Treasure Valley. Temperatures taking a nice little bump and then a drop expected on Wednesday. Low 40s across the board. Rain to start out the week. Clear on Christmas, and then going into the rest of it, more precipitation is on the way.